Hey guys, this is Zlewikk. Since I can't wait to play EU5 again, I've lost access to it. And EU4, I'll be playing it to finish my achievements, but I don't have much joy anymore playing that game. I decided to give it a try to a game that I've played many years ago, Europa Universalis V on Divine Wind DLC. It was a great game. I probably had few hundred hours in it, and I've played it when it was released up until EU4 was released. I enjoyed it a bit, but it was never really my favorite game back then. Today I'm gonna bring back some memories and show you around how this game looks like, how different it is from EU4, how similar it is to EU4 in many aspects, and is the UI and mechanics really good over there. One thing that is sure about it, that's part of EU is the God tier soundtracks, which I'm playing here for you in the intro. So before we start, guys, only half of you are subscribing to the channel, so if you do enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe now to get notified about the future videos. Let's get to it. Oh boy, this is gonna be a hell of an experience. EU3 Divine Wind, so I think the only DLC for that game. Single player. The map is not the most beautiful that I've seen, but you can choose the start date just like in EU4. You have the different start dates here, like look at this, the revolutionary start date at Poland, 1701, 1579, but I will play the Grand Campaign, which starts in 1399, and since I'm a complete noob, even though I had some experience, I'm gonna make it easy for myself and play as the Ottomans, which is having a baby difficulty. That loaded quickly, definitely quicker than EU5, and I'm having a mission, not a mission 3, but a mission that we start with, which is vassalize Wallachia. Now, that's the terrain map mode, not bad, that's how the political map mode looks like, religions, imperial, trade system is really weird, I barely remember something from it, and the diplomatic, and you'll see that, yeah, the back then, Ottomans had plenty of course to recover.
Beautiful.
Anyway, let me show you around the game and the UI. Have plenty of stuff here, like that's our government type. We're a great power number 6. It's not technically a great power. Nations with the highest relations with us are here, and listed of our diplomatic stuff. It's just text. That is just text. At war with the Timurids, allied with Bosnia and Serbia, has the following vassals: Bosnia and Serbia, has subjugating casus belli in Wallachia from the mission, reconquest on all of these boys. We've got the court, and final difference between this court, why Sultan is so bad? That's such bad stats. So each of these have some modifiers, like build cost, plenty of them. It's more impactful than the stats of the ruler in EU4, honestly. But look at this. The great man of the court, I have just all of them to be chosen from. And if I want to have, let's say, both discipline and morale advisors, I can have both in this game, because these are not categorized. It's not Amin, Diplo, and Mill. I can have whatever I want. And that's why I'm gonna go and take land tech investment. I'm gonna take the... It's not big of a choice. Stability investment. And I need something military, but for that I think I need to go here to be able to get a specific advisor. Yeah, you see, that's how the income is working. Which is very simple, and like I can invest into specific technologies. These are the technologies, or stability. That's also the technology stuff at the same time. And I can also just go and focus more on getting money into our treasury, which I'm gonna do to not go too much into negative balance, and a bit less of investment in stability since I'm taking it from the advisor. Military tab is simplified version of what we have in EU4. You see I can choose the unit types. We've got the peeps, got fire and shock of these peeps. I do have 10 galleys somewhere. I think they're hidden here in the port. Let me make sure that they are here so I can actually cross to Constantinople. We've got the religious tab, where there are some religious decisions like adopt the title of Mia Khalifa, what we have already in EU4. Let me take it. We've got the government, and these are the societal values, domestic policies. So something that we have in EU5, but in a much simplified version over here compared to EU5. I'll maybe go and invest into quality over quantity, which will make our stability go down. So maybe let's invest in that a bit more in the end. We could change our government too, but there's nothing that is unique for the Ottomans. And that's our national ideas. So we've got the national conscripts, which gives us national manpower modifier plus 50. That's why I've got 44,000 of it. This is our military tab, 106 discipline, army tradition, navy tradition. There's really almost nothing here. That music might be too loud. Okay, and that should be fixed. This is the great man, and this is the decisions and missions tab. So, what I'll do, I'm gonna split that stack in half and send half of them to deal with Wallachia and another half to deal with Byzantium. Because we gotta go and conquer them. Actually, I'm gonna make it easy for us, starting with the strongest nation in game. Let me just make sure to play around with trade, which as told you, I don't really remember how it worked. But here's the trade tab. And it's like you're sending merchants, which is a kind of mana, just like diplomats in EU5. You see I'm getting +1 every year, and stability impacts it negatively. And I can make it auto-send by just sending a priority, a specific node for us. Like you see this node is most of our terrain, so I'm gonna prioritize it a bit more than, for example, the node of Alexandria. We started war with the Timurids, but I'm just gonna let them come here and start slashing us down. The forts here work like in EU4 at release, so every province is a fort.
No! God, please, no! No!
But also they're not like blocking movements. So Mr. Byzantium, let me declare a holy war on you. And let's siege them down. Should kill these guys, and then after a month... Oh, they called in Wallachia? They did? Oh, and Byzantium has cores on all of our lands. Byzantium must be a hell of an experience with that game. But yeah, let me see them Wallachia as well at the same time. Let's see how crazy we can go. I'm gonna start building some more troops as well. And see, I don't think there's a macro builder for that, so I have to build it in every province separately. And I'm gonna try declaring war on Epirus. They allied to Wallachia and guaranteed by Naples. I mean, even if Naples joins here, we don't care. It's also no percentages of sieges visible here. When I click on it, I'm just getting like status, fort level. There's like no information. What's the chance for it to fall? The requests that are diplomatic are showing here in the bottom left. Barely visible. And the wars that are ongoing are visible here, also barely visible. I don't know why some people are saying that EU3 UI was like superior. It's not. It's good for its age because it's from 2007, but it's not superior to EU4 and surely not to EU5. Oh, I found it! Here are the sieges status. 75% Wallachia, 0% Albania, 13 France, 38 Janina. And you see here there's also progress bar that is green. It's like, this is my progress to get new stability. That's why I'm gonna invest in that even more. Since I have cores on the lands in Anatolia, how about we declare war on Karaman, which is gonna get nudged in. There's a comment side that even it's an omen. Oh, -2 stability. God damn it. I can't spend magical mana to just increase it. Also, if you zoom in just a little bit, like, I mean, like here, I zoom a bit. Oh, there's flags instead of the numbers of thousands of troops. One thing that I like in peace deals in EU3 is that there's simply an option when you shoot for peace, annex. That's it. You don't have to click anything else. Let me try completing our mission. Not annexing Wallachia, because my mission wants to make them our subject. Which gives us army tradition. And A City of the Wars design is next. And the core? I go to core in Wallachia to probably an next one cheaper later. I assume that's how it works. These fonts are just like out of place. Like this U1 is just so bright. This is so big, this is all too small. Funny thing is that once you start moving with your army, you can't change the leader. I have to stay, change the leader, and then move. Let me get the City of the Wars Desire. Which gives me prestige. And it's immediately my core. I actually don't remember how cores worked in that game. I think they're more over time and automatic. But it doesn't matter, like most of these lands are my core by default. So in this game, nomads keep attacking you. Like Poland, I tried it and it keeps getting attacked by the Golden Horde. Here I got attacked by Karakoyunlu from an event called The Nomads Are Restless. I mean... But we've got Mehmet Osmanli 6. What kind of bonus is this kind of leader giving? Wait. Let's see. I think that there might be better stats in this game because I saw more than 3 stats. But still, like 3 in the military is 0.6 more of armies. And that's a very annoying CB that they declared on us with because I can't take any lands. Like... can demand tribute. She's just a waste of time. Let me keep getting our cores because... yeah, there's just pretty much this 2 and Albania to be recovered. So let me declare on Dulkadir. That's the decision I could take. There's a province decisions are on this screen. Enact settlement policy, cost me colonies and magistrates. There's a population in these provinces. These are buildings. Growth. I can send a missionary here to convert Fras. Either this, 145,000 population. How much is it in Krakow? 26,000. Zolvia? 6,000, okay. That's by the way the technology map mode. The Arabs and the Ottomans are definitely ahead of time to Europe. We have just played 10 years, 11, and we already did consolidate most of our terrains. That was a bit too easy. Is there a map mode somewhere? That's the revolt map mode. Sphere of influence, whatever it means. Culture, region, diplo. Guys, there's no AE map. There should be because there is a in this game. How about this? Expand the bureaucracy. I could do a settlement in Fras. Let's do that. Oh no, there is macro builder for the for the buildings, right? Production. How do I build it? Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Tick. And I'm using a magistrat to actually build a building. What the hell is this? Something that annoys me about this game the most is lack of tooltips. Here I have some basic information. I would say like 10% of stuff in this game has tooltips, which is super annoying and makes the game hard to understand if you don't have experience of it. At least I can hover here to know about the upcoming rebels, but it's not possible to find them here on the right hand side. It's time to make Constantinople our capital, which is gonna give me just change of the culture and religion. At least there are two tips on this stuff. Oh, westernized, yeah. And if I wanted to attack Dulkadir, it's saying that they are in the Mamluk sphere of influence. How do spheres of influence work? I have no idea how it works. One of my favorite features in EU games is being able to go around the map by just clicking my scroll button. It doesn't work here. You have to either go like this manually or use the arrows, which is super slow. It's funny how missionaries are working in this game. So you send a missionary, yes, which is also a mana, you might say. And they're not progressing to convert a province. They have a success chance each year. Another thing that was also in release of EU4 and is here is that Even if I control both parts of the strait and I want to just cross, they can just stop me with their ships.
Why are you the way that you are?
14,000 troops here fighting with Venice is useless. Let's see the Ottoman army quality compared to the Europeans. Remember, they are behind in the technologies. So I'm gonna attack them here while being outnumbered. But again, there's same hovering over the morale. I don't know how much it is. At least I can see the armies here. And there's -4 terrain modifier for us. Even though it's them sieging down my fort. Remember, it worked the same when EU4 was released. Which is a pain, because I should be technically a defender here. But as you see, I'm not. And that -4 is making us lose the battle. To make it harder, why fighting some most powerful Europeans, I got attacked by a horse. The hordes keep attacking you, like Timurids, QQ, and now even Golden Lord. Golden Lord is massive. They have 60,000 troops. I'm a bit afraid. Aren't you busy killing Poland or something? Look at Poland, guys. Looks like AIs are jumping on you if you're having issues, but why would Morocco declare war on us? I mean,
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
what do you think you can achieve through that? Sweden just declared war on me. And no CB war.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
I don't know, this game is really weird with the politics from the nations, but I'm at war with Timurids, Morocco. Actually, Norway took over the war that I declared on Venice. I think the strongest nation in the alliance is taking over the lead, and then Sweden. And another war, who this war? Algiers even declared on us. And I think there's war exhaustion somewhere when I don't see it, but look how many rebels we have floating, and yeah, I think I need to get out of this wars ASAP. At least I can go ahead and concede defeat in that war against the European powers. Just a white piece. Okay. Now I have to handle most rebels, and because none of these wars is actually a real war that sieges me down. You know what's the best part? I can't take a single more loans. And my interest rate is 18%.
I declare bankruptcy!
Anyway, we are out of all of the wars. Now I have to somehow fix our economy. I'm paying 8 ducats a month for interest. You see how bad you are when you don't play the game. I've lost Silistria, Bulgaria, Moria to Moria. But interestingly, when this guy's released, I automatically declared war on them. They released from rebels. I've lost this battle. But not from Trebizond. Oh, that's Moria as well, so I can reconquer this princess ASAP. So that makes dealing with the rebels a bit easier. I mean, once they... Okay, for time went bankrupt, but this is just Regency. And the start of Regency are not that bad actually. But Golden Lord attacked us again. And what I found, what is useful is that just go offer tribute and offer them just to pay money to fuck off.
So I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off.
Now I'm having flashbacks of how annoying the rebels are in this game. They just never stop. Look, they keep loading, and I think even if I deal with rebels, new ones arise. I know that even from somewhere. Air Force ill. 50-50% chance for him to die. It's not bad air. If I pay money, if I don't, 75% he's gonna die. He died. At least I've repaid all of the loans, and now with higher investments I'm making a positive balance. We just discovered India, and Vijay is definitely uniting it. We've got Rajputana, not sure if it starts or it was formed. Ming is still alive, not sure if the Ming bloats here. Swahili? I meant Kilwa. Is pretty big, so is Oman. I'm thinking between attacking either Mamluks or Golden Horde to expand our nice borders. I don't want to fight the Europeans again, because it is fighting all of these guys at the same time. Oh, the Timurids and Kazakh would help Golden Horde. How about the Mamluks? Persia, Cash. Why all of them have so many allies? I have to build a stronger army. I have no idea if we can defeat the Mamluks, but let me try the tribal conquest. Okay, so let's take a look at the amount of the troops. They have 40,000. Not that bad. I have no idea about their quality. Let's see the technologies map mode. Oh, we already be running behind two Europeans. But the military, they're at 8. Ooh, I'm at 7. And not even close to tech 8. Hopefully they're not gonna destroy us. Oh, I just got moose because my rebel is actually enforced. And I've got my core back without firing a single bullet. I think this is the maximum that the Mamluks are gonna accept. All of this provinces that I'm occupying around here. Plus a bit of money. Yes, now we have much bigger. So there's, instead of, I guess, expansion, there's infamy, and I've got a half of it. And I've got also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 different rebels. I don't know how it works, but they just immediately start popping up everywhere as soon as I have a bit longer war. Honestly, the rebels enforce much faster in this game than they do in EU4. Like, a year or so of rebels, and sick, Byzantium is released. At least, as told you, they declare war on you when they release. This random wars are also so like Denmark declare on us and called in France. Why am I fighting even these guys? And I have almost 90,000 troops. Anyway, guys, I think that's where I'm gonna finish this campaign. You know, when you think about the game and you have memories, you think about this game much more positively when you come back to it after so many years. Obviously, this game is good for its age, but compared to EU4 and EU5, oh, it's trash. Almost no tooltips, constant rebels, constant random wars declared on you. How is this historical? Honestly, I remember my feelings about EU3. Like, I've been playing it a bit, like a week or so, and then quitting it for a few months. Because it is so annoying. It is so annoying, all of these rebels and wars. I just can't stand it anymore. That's why I'm gonna finish it here. If you did enjoy this video, guys, remember to leave a like. And obviously let me know in the comments if I should try EU1 or EU2. Bye!